Hello guys, welcome to another review. This is another computer build that I'm intending to do today. This is some of the components that I recently purchased several days ago. This one here is the Asus P5V VM Ultra. It has the CPU installed on it, the Core2Duo E4600, running at 2.4 GHz stock, and 3 megabytes of level 2 cache. The seller provided the memory as free of charge. Of course, there are two different brands, Kingston and Samsung, right here. But I think they will work fine probably during the installation of the apps and the Windows. Of course, I'm going to use this build for testing the application and other things, and probably games, the older games. I'm going to show you first the specs of this model. This is the low profile model that is made by Kingston. Let's hope the camera will focus eventually. Okay, this is 1.8 volts, and the timings, according to your preferences, if you want to adjust from BIOS, will be 55518 or 55515. Now the other module is, like I said, is made by Samsung, the 1 GB module. This is the PC2 6400. And of course you want to adjust to the same timings as according to first module, 55518 or 55515, 1.8 volts. The voltages will take it the hour. The motherboard will set to hour, of course, or you can change it. I don't know if this motherboard you can make many things, because the BIOS features probably will be quite poor. I'm going to see how it actually, because I didn't have the time to test the motherboard and see how it actually works. And I'm going to the one last thing I'm going to show you about this kit, the Intel kit, is the this one here. The cooler has the copper rounded shape underneath that I actually inserted into the aluminium part of the cooler, or the stock cooler. Okay, and it actually provides a good temps during the usage on other applications. Yeah, in the full of workload. Yeah. Anyway, of course you're gonna have to put the thermal compound on it to see how it. I know the NOT bridge, the thermal compound, if it's dry or not. I'm going to check that aspect too. And moving along, I'm going to show you the rest of the parts that I have. This is the DVD writer, SH-S182. This one here is working on the IDE cable, and of course the jumper, as you can see right here, is set on master. In the manual, it actually says that you always keep it on master. And in the front of the DVD is the write master, the DVD multi, and the camera doesn't focus as usually. You can also write the DVDs, such as dual layer ones that are bigger in size of capacity, and of course the plus and minus DVDs, 4.3 gigabytes, of course. Yeah, let's hope this one is in good condition and will help to install the games, or yeah, what is important to make. The next thing to do, I'm going to show you the Delta Electronics Incorporated, that it has 750 watts power supply. These are the specs right here. On the 3.3 volts it has 30 amps, on the 5 volts 30 amps, on the 12 volts, on the 12 rail volts it has the 18 amps, 18, 18, 18, 18. Next thing, I'm going to show you the 20+4 pin connector. The 6 pin that you see that is modified, I don't know exactly. This one here, it looks like he suffered something, so he had to choose another options, from 2 Molex connector to 1 6-pin connector for the video card that is provided right here. The next is the 4-pin connector for the CPU, the 8-pin for the CPU. Some other boards they're using the 8-pin, some doesn't, like this one here. This one here has only 4-pin connector. 2 SATA connectors. Unfortunately, you can have only 2 of them, and that's quite about it. Yeah, this is all the cable that he had. All, as you can see, were stitched and probably glued and soldered together. Yeah, of course he has the 6 months of warranty, and also the motherboard. So if I have any problems, yeah. The next thing, we're going to move along to the cable. This is the cable SATA to my DVD burner, the USB. Then you can attach into the back of the case. Here it comes with the motherboard. And the sound card that I have right here. I have the Genius Soundmaker Value 5.1. This one here has the C-Media chipset. You can also go to their website and you can download the driver for this particular sound card. You also have the connectors right here, the 5.1. He also has the game port. Some of the old joypads still using this type of connector, old connectors. And of course those joypad, if you find it in good condition, you can still use it for the old games. I think it has no problem working. Flip around the back, the serial number, and as you can see, the PCB is clean. Nothing is damaged on it. The capacitors are still in good condition. There is no bulb capacitors right here, and the SMD looks fine. Some of them, no, they actually looks fine. Yeah. So I'm going to use it with my on my build. The hard drive, the 500 gigabytes that I was telling you, that is pretty bad for any particular build because it's quite slow and unreliable. Of course, it was worth using the SSD. Yeah. And lastly is the video card that I have right here. Is the 1 gigabyte 5770 that I already had in my house. In good condition, of course. Nothing was damaged, as you can see right here. And I'm going to use it for my old chassis. I know that you may say that the old chassis, the white one, was very bad, in very bad condition, but there's nothing I can use right now, so I'm going to use it and assembling it, the old computer parts that I have right here, into that case, and see how exactly it performs during the Windows 7 installation and during the some of the games and the apps that I want to install on it. Stay tuned for the part 2 of the video. Now before I go, I'm going to tell you that how these parts were actually cost. This one here cost me 30 euros, this one here 25 euros, this one was 10 euros, and the graphics, the sound card, pardon, was actually 15. Yeah, anyway. So in my opinion it was quite affordable. You can, if you want to build a system like this, you can use it for the office usage and whatever you want, because it's very low power consumption. And yeah, okay, I'm going to put it together, all the parts and assembling, and see you in the part 2 of the video. Bye.